Hey everybody, it's Dana, owner of Southern Gray, and welcome to week 3, episode 3 of Behind the Scenes at Southern Gray. So I had thought, okay, what should I talk about on this episode? Last episode, I kind of told you a little bit about how I got started. And so I have had a couple people ask questions. Where did you even know where to start? And so I thought, well, that would probably be something really good to talk about today, and kind of where I found my items that I buy. Honestly, if you kind of look, like I have a dress hanging here because I was just trying on some clothes. Tuesdays I'm closed, and those are the days I normally do like a restock. I kind of clean up my area, maybe move some stuff around. But I have also found, so this is a big tip, and we'll talk about this on another episode. I have found that, I haven't done a study, but from what I see, even me, myself, when I post stock photos or I go into Canva and I create this cute little graphic, even though it's cute, it may get response, but when or especially somebody that the majority of my clients even know, it gets a bigger response. And so today I thought, okay, I went and got my hair cut. She went ahead and styled it. I threw on a little bit of makeup, not a whole lot, because that's just how I am. If you're just joining, this is going to be uncut. Like literally, I'm just going to sit here and talk to you a little bit of what I do behind the scenes at Southern Gray. Hopefully you'll learn something. I just, for one, I'm not flashy. I am who I am. I just don't have time to go in and make the cute little videos. Now, I may do like a little intro or an ending or something like that because that's super easy. But as far as editing and I don't have time. Who does have time? I'm a busy mother, own my own business. So you just throw that in there, and I'm just trying to do what I can. And so see, like I totally get off track. But anyways, like I said, Tuesday, I thought, okay, I know that photos do better, especially me. If I take a picture of me wearing it, it gets a way better response than even just a model. And I think it's because my customers now know me. I'm the face of Southern Gray. They come in, they see me. So maybe they had eyed, like I did some dresses and rompers today. Maybe they eyed it and thought, I don't know. Because they didn't want to, maybe they don't have time to come in and try it on, or, but if they see me in it, they can be like, oh, okay, so I know what she looks like and she can wear that. I might have to give it a try. So I think it's huge. Like I said, we'll talk about that a different time, but I think, putting it on and taking pictures is great. And, yes, do I want the cute backdrop and the lighting? But again, right now I'm starting small. That's a goal of mine. It is a goal. I'm working towards visions I have. But until I can get that, this is what it is. So, but let's go back to the whole reason we're doing episode 3. We're going to talk about, like I said, I had actually several questions. When you started, how did you know where to buy from? Honestly, I had no clue. I literally started researching. And I've said this, I'll say it probably every episode. Google is your best friend. It is. Now, don't get me wrong. If you have a question, I would love for you to drop a comment below and ask the question. But honestly, some of this stuff is Google. Just starting a boutique, where do I buy? And there's places out there that come up. And I'll tell you, it was a learning process for me. There were places that I bought from that I got the product in and I wasn't happy with it. I thought because maybe it was a cheaper price, it would be a good thing. Not always. That's not always the case. So then I kept on, and I do all the time. I'm constantly, today even, because you know how algorithms are. So I had posted a couple of outfits or something, I don't know. So now I'm stuck with all of my Facebook feed is nothing but other boutiques, which is fine because I see something, I'm like, oh my gosh, I like that. So I click on it. I look, I see, is there a brand? Where would I find this? Very important tip that I came across not long ago is Fashion Go is a place that I shop. I'm going to say I don't shop there regularly. I probably need to because you've got all kinds of brands all at one place. And I really need to try that because I went and I had signed up with different brands. And so Fashion Go has a lot of those right there, but they also have a, camera button, and then you click it and you can upload your photo or take a picture of something and it will show you everything that's close to that look, which is awesome because I depend on my customers. If they say, hey, can you find something like this, and they send me a picture or whatever, then I get on there and I look. That's Fashion Go is my number one place that I go and double check, is this a brand? Or kind of gives a description even of the shirt or the pants. So, because sometimes I'm not sure. For instance, I have been seeing, because I look at photos, especially Facebook, Instagram, people that I'm friends with, I look and see, what are they wearing? That's another how I decide what I'm going to buy in my store. And I have noticed there is a lot of women wearing what looks to be like a cotton shirt. But then, and it's cute. It's got a pattern or stripes or something. And then it's got the sleeve, but it's almost like a miniature flutter sleeve. Yeah. I'm still having problems finding that one wholesale. There's a specific look because I've seen several women wear it. And it may just be another big box store. I'm not sure. But when you go in there, you can look and then it gives you the definition. So it's oh, that's what that's called. Okay, well, then you know what to search for. So, like I said, I just started Googling popular boutique wholesale. Same thing on Facebook. I would look up Facebook and I started there. And then I got to the point where if I would see something on Facebook that would come through my feed or Instagram and I liked it, again, I clicked on it. Do they show what brand it is? People would say, oh my gosh, this shirt is so comfortable. Well, can I look at your tag? Not against it. Well, because for one reason, for me especially, is I am a local store. Yes, I do have a website, but that is second. My actual brick and mortar walk-in store where you can come in and try stuff on is my main priority. And so there's no other boutique close probably within 15, 20, 30 minutes. So it's not that I don't want to carry the same things as other stores are carrying. I want to have the same exact shirts, colors, styles, and all that. But if my customers say, hey, I had been shopping at this place 45 minutes away, can you get this brand? I am going to try. There are still brands that I really, really, really want to get, but I'm waiting till I have more space. And that's an issue too. But I'm telling you, it's kind of like a gamble. I tried doing pre-orders. Okay, I would post an outfit or a shirt or a pair of pants and I'd do a pre-order. That just didn't work. For me. Anyways, I've started up my VIP group again, and I am doing pre-orders, but they're more for personalization shirts that you kind of have to do a pre-order on. Excuse me. But sometimes I was really excited. I did, and again, you learn. Nobody told me this stuff. And honestly, at that time when I started this, I didn't feel comfortable asking other boutique owners how they did things. And for one, I wasn't even sure it was a boutique. Even now, yes, I've got the clothing, but I have the Kitsch hair, the bar shampoo. I have handbags, which I guess you have a boutique. I have shoes, but I also have gifts. I do laundry detergent. I do candles. In fact, today I was shopping for some more hand soaps. My thing is sometimes when somebody comes in here, and that's kind of, this is me. And somebody's like, well, I hate just to get a gift card. Well, how about we put a little hand soap with it, or a lotion, or to me, and then you can make it just so pretty, and it's more than just saying, here's a card. And that's me. So I want to be able to carry that stuff to give people options. Gift baskets. And again, another thing that I'm looking at, I have goals, but sometimes I just don't have enough room yet to do that. And I really need to focus more on some of the stuff that I am able to do. But, as far as brands, it's hit and miss. There's some that I bought thinking, oh my gosh, people are going to love these. Didn't sell. My problem is I'm very impatient. And so I would get impatient because I'd get a big order of something. And to me, a big order is like 3 runs of tops. To me, that's big. And I usually do 1 run. So if you don't know what a run is, and I don't even know if that's the proper word, that's what I call it. To me, a run is a lot of the times when you go to place your wholesale order, it'll tell you that you have to have usually you have to have a certain amount you order or a dollar amount you have to meet. A lot of them are not what they call open packs, which means you might get 2 smalls, 2 mediums, 2 larges, and that's 1 run. So a lot of the times I do 1 run. And for one, I live in a very, very small town. So if people are shopping here, why would I buy 10 of every size and then everybody's wearing the same shirt? So that's kind of a plus for me too, is, they come in and they buy it and then I get something new, and nobody, you might have an occasional somebody wearing the same shirt, but it's not like, oh my gosh, everybody bought that 1 shirt. No, because then I'm sold out if I buy the 1 run. But again, the pre-orders did not work for me. I would do a pre-order and then guess what? I would go to place the order. Oh, I'm sorry. These are all out of stock. Well, crap. Then I have to refund the money. I'm a big believer and this could change, but for me, I've seen other people do it and I learn. I watch other people. I see what they do and I've tried it. Does it work for me? I know one of them is, instead of doing a cash refund or back to the card, they do a store credit on a gift card. My only thing with that is, me personally, if you come in here and you spend $100 and you don't try anything on, and I let you bring it back or whatnot, well, what if you found something somewhere else? Maybe as a business owner, I should do the store credit, but as a person, to me, it's my money. So I want my money back. If I'm returning it, I want my money back. I don't want to have to spend it again. But I'm torn. Again, I'm new at this and I'm learning. And I know that there's sometimes in business that you have, as a person, you have certain morals and virtues that you want to follow. But being in business, sometimes you have to bend your rules a little bit. I think that's just how it works. But so far, I'm kind of doing what I feel is right, and it's working for me. My big thing is just like finding new brands and finding clothes. So, the hardest part about that is, just because 5 other boutiques that you follow on social media all sell, okay, for instance, I'll just tell you, I have a pair of pants. I bought 3 different colors, and against better judgment, because I have learned. No, I haven't learned. I've made mistake after mistake after mistake, and I'm not learning from it. Hopefully this time I will. But they're colored pants, super soft, super stretchy. All over my newsfeed. All of these boutiques, they have hundreds of comments. These are the best pants ever, best pants ever. So I'm like, okay. And they're plus size. Plus sizes are hard to find. So what do? I didn't buy 1 run. I think I bought 4. Now I'm sitting on them because my customers, I'm not saying they don't like them. I'm just not selling them. I've put them on my website. But again, everybody that's came in here, they're like, oh my gosh, but they try them on. And some people, they're just not fitting right. So you take that, a viral pant that, everybody was buying did not sell well for me. So there's sometimes that you see something and you're like, ooh, that's going over, and you try it. And yeah, it's hit and miss. But I also am working on getting some more opinions. I always tell my customers, if you see something that you like, a style, send me a picture. I'm going to do my best to see if that's something that I can carry in my store. And I have learned there are some brands that are completely overrated. Not saying I won't carry them, but they will not be a staple. I know some brands are catchers. It's like, oh, look, I have, and you automatically have customers. But to me, as a business owner, I also want to work with other companies that are here to support me. There is a brand that I have had for a while, and I really need to work on I really want to work on getting more and more of their items. So I have several different styles of theirs because the sales rep has went above and beyond for me. Even though I'm a very small store, I could call her and she would help me out, no problem. And so those are the people I want to give my business to, are the ones that, are here to support me and help me. So as far as finding different brands and what you should sell, it all really depends on your customers, whether they're going to like it or they're not. And I've noticed that sometimes I carry Stack laundry detergent. I have for quite a while now. I personally really like it. And when I was looking into it, I had checked with some other brands, and I did my research. Google, it's your best friend. And it's not just Google. Get into the groups. If you're in the boutique industry, retail clothing, there are groups on Facebook that you can join and you can ask questions. Like there's one, I think it's called Boutique Owner Support Group or something. Love it. I can throw a question in there and get, normally my questions are, hey, I'm really liking this, but is there any other suggestions? Because I've looked and I'm like, I kind of would like some more personal opinions, people that have used it, people bought from the brand, whatnot. So I did all of that and I ended up going with Stack laundry detergent and I really like it. But a lot of people, it's new. So a lot of people were kind of hesitant about it. But then just this week, actually, they have a new scent in their laundry detergent, which I love. It's cashmere. And so I had ordered that. And I'll tell you what, I sold so many little detergents. I've got one right here. Just these right here. Okay. Perfect. They are, to me, they're one of the little best gifts ever. That way, if you give it and they don't like it, it's fine. You're not buying the big old jug of laundry detergent. And it's just a neat little gift. I just think that they're fun. But I have been selling a lot of it. And I think it's kind of the thing that I had customers try it and they didn't know, they were on the fence. And now I have customers that they love it. They use it for their sheets. They buy it as gifts. So there's sometimes you just have to, you have to kind of wait. And I'm not good at that. I'm very impatient. Like I said earlier, I would get stuff and it wouldn't sell. And it'd be about a month and I'm already thinking, and I'll tell you one of the biggest mistakes that I made in the beginning. And I don't know if it's a mistake or I wouldn't say it was a mistake. It's something that I learned from. And being the way that I started and I didn't have overhead and I didn't have rent to pay, really there's no harm. But I would have something on the floor for a month and maybe I sold one, maybe I sold zero. Can't take it, 50% off. 50% off. And then it went 75% off. Well, that was my problem. I was not patient. Now here I am. I'm still getting new customers. People are seeing stuff, so I'm rotating my stock now. I'm not taking such a hit on my discounts. I had 35,000 since I started, $35,000 in discounts that I did, which I do run sales quite often. I was offering a big family discount. I've weeded that out. All because my theory was I was new. I was trying to entice people, or what I like to say now is I was begging people to come shop with me. Just give me a chance and I'll give you a big discount. I've learned that I'm better than that. People are either going to shop here or they're not. I'm not going to lure them in. And that's been a really, really tough thing for me too. I'm sure you hear my dogs barking. I mean, just one thing. It could have been me putting my hands together and she barks. But anyways, so I really encourage you, if you're looking for what brands to possibly carry in your store, do the research. Excuse me. Look at the places around. What brands are they selling? Talk to your customers. What are brands that they like? Are there any certain brands that they are like, oh my gosh, I love this brand? Google the brand, go to their website. Worst case scenario is you have to send an email and ask, do you offer wholesale? That's kind of the thing. There's been places, I've done that several places. And come to find out, yes. In fact, like 1822 denim, favorite denim line, by the way. That's the one that has Top Notch. My sales lady, she is awesome. Just really, really, really like the company. Their jeans are super soft. I have a customer, and I think every time she wears her 1822 butter denim, she sends me a text. Had to check and make sure I was wearing pants today. She loves them. But I think it was 1822 denim. Somebody had mentioned that they really, really liked that brand. They had got it. They had got a pair of jeans from somewhere. And so I just Googled it and sent it out there. So, sometimes you just have to, it never hurts at all. It never hurts. And then, of course, always look at reviews. Reviews is a good thing, but it's also bad because you may have one person that will give horrible reviews, but another person loves this stuff. So that's kind of a hard thing too. So, I really encourage you, if you are new or you're looking at doing your business, ask me questions. I want to be here to help. I want to share my behind the scenes with you. There are some brands that people thought were great and I don't like. It's just personal preference too. So yeah, and then there's going to be the brands that you find, and their pricing is great. Their products are great, and you can make a little extra money on. There's nothing wrong with that. That's another video is building margins, what your margin builders are. And actually I have got that on my list to do, is to write down what products I sell that are my margin builders, meaning what are the items that I sell that make me more money? And with that being said, a whole nother thing on pricing. I'll probably talk about pricing next week, because there's a lot to the pricing too. But, like I said, this was just one. How did you find out where to buy? And you just do your research. Look, what brands do you like? Go looking at other boutiques, see what brands they have. You're not hurting anything. I don't care if somebody comes in here and looks and see what brands I have. And if they ask me, what's your favorite denim brand? 1822. I don't care. My thing is, especially if it's another small business, if somebody is not shopping with me, I just hope they're shopping at another small business. And so, it's all about helping each other. So, like I said, I'm new to this. This is only my third video that I'm trying to really get this started. And of course, I watch tons of YouTube, but I always know they're like, click the subscribe button, like like, comment, subscribe, invite your friends, the whole 9 yards. But honestly, if you or you know somebody that may be new to this world, as far as the boutique, the clothing, the gifts, or whatever, or maybe you know somebody that's wanting to start up, I would love if you would share my channel with them. And if you have questions, comment. That's kind of how, like, I kind of know how I want to go a few episodes, you know, like next time we'll talk about pricing. How do you know what to price your stuff at? But then there's going to be this spot where it's like, what do I talk about? So I need content. I need you to tell me, what do you guys want me to talk about? What do you want to see? I'm going to try to do a little demonstration on next week about how you price your items, because that can be tricky. Sometimes it's not, but to me, sometimes it is pretty tricky. So again, thank you guys for watching. And again, I really, really hope that you will subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button. That was another one. Comment, like, subscribe, the whole 9 yards. So guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, I will see you later on how to price items. Bye, guys.